Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Are you a busy professional struggling to make nutritious food choices? If so, you are not alone. In today's video, we are diving into the top 10 problem working professional faces when it comes to healthy eating and how you can overcome them. Stick around because we have got some great tips and a special offer just for you. Before we dive in, let's set the stage. Picture this. It's a typical work day. Your alarm goes off at 6 a.m. You hit the snooze button a couple of times and finally drag yourself out of bed. The day starts with a rush, showering, getting dressed, maybe even getting the kids ready for school, breakfast. Who has the time for that? You grab a coffee and rush out the door. Does this sound familiar? If it does, you are definitely not alone. Now, let's imagine it's lunchtime. You have been in back to back meetings all mornings and you barely have the time to think, let alone prepare healthy meals. You are starving, and the only thing within reach is the vending machine in the break rooms. Chips, candy bars, and sugary drinks, it's not the best choice. But hey, it's quick and easy. You grab a bag of chips and a soda and head back to your desk. By the time 3 p.m. rolls around, you are crashing from the sugar high and craving more snacks to get through the rest of the day. Sound familiar, right? Give this video a thumbs up if you have ever seen in this situation. Making nutritious food choices is tough, especially when you are juggling a demanding job, a family, and a million other responsibilities. But why is it so hard? Let's talk about the top 10 problem working professional face when it's come to healthy eating and more importantly, how we can tackle them together. Imagine this, it's 2 p.m., you are in back to back meetings, your stomach is growling, and the only thing within reach is vending machine. Sound familiar, right? If you have ever found yourself in this situation, give this video a thumbs up. When we have all been there, right? But why does this happen so often? Let's break it down. First off, let's talk about the pace of modern life. We are constantly on the go. Our schedule are packed from the moment we wake up until the moment we go to the bed. It's no wonder we often find ourselves reaching for quick, convenient food options. But convenience doesn't always mean healthy. In fact, more often than that, the most convenient options are the best nutritious. And there is the work environment itself. Many workplaces don't provide healthy food options. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a vending machine stocked with fresh fruits and vegetables? Or a cafeteria that offered a wide range of healthy balanced meals? It's rare, right? And this lack of access to healthy food can make it really challenging to make nutritious choices during the workday. But it's not just about what's available, it's also about what we are used to. For many of us, unhealthy eating habits start early. We grow up eating certain foods, and those habits follow us into adulthood. So when we are faced with stress and busyness of work, we fall back on the what's familiar and comforting, even if it doesn't healthy options. Now, don't forget about the influence of our colleagues and workplace culture. How often do office celebrations involve cake, cookies, and other sugary treats? How often do team lunch involve fast food and takeouts? These social aspects of work can make it even harder to stick to healthy eating habits. But here is the good news, it doesn't have to be this way. With a little planning and some smart strategies, you can overcome these challenges and make healthier food choices, even with a busy schedule. In this video, we are going to show you exactly how do you do that. So stick around. So here are the top 10 problems faced by working professional when it comes to nutritious food choices. Let's break them down one by one. Lack of time, convenience of unhealthy options, limited access to healthy foods, cost of healthy foods, lack of nutrition, knowledge, stress and emotional eating, workplace culture. meal timing and skipping meals, travel and eating out, lack of meal planning. Now, let's dive deeper into each of these problems. Understanding them is the first step towards overcoming them. Problem 1, lack of time. First up, we have lack of time. This is the probably the most common problem faced by working professional. Between work, family and other commitments, finding time to plan, prepare and cook healthy meals can be feel impossible. Think about your typical work day. When you wake up early, rush through your morning routine and head to work, your day is filled with meetings, deadlines, and projects. By the time you back home, you are exhausted. The last thing you want to do is spend an hour in kitchen preparing a healthy meal. So you order takeout or grab something quick and easy, but not necessarily healthy. This cycle repeats day after day, and before you know it, your diet consists mostly of processed foods and takeout meals. But it doesn't have to be this way. Within some planning and preparation, you can find ways to eat healthy even on the busiest of days. We will show you how in just a bit. Problem 2, convenience of unhealthy options. Next, we have the convenience of unhealthy options. Fast food, vending machines, and pre-packaged snacks are everywhere. They are quick, they are easy, and they are tempting, especially when you are busy and hungry. It's no wonder that so many of us turn into these convenient options. But the problem is they are often high in calories, sugar, and unhealthy fats, and in low in nutrients our bodies needs to stay healthy and energized. The good news is there are ways to making healthy eatings more convenient. It just takes a bit of planning and some smart choices. We will share some tips and how to do this little bit later. Problem 3, limited access to healthy foods. Limited access to healthy foods is another big issue. Many workplaces don't offer healthy food options, and it can be hard to find time to go out and get something nutritious during the busy workday. This is especially true when you are in office building with only vending machines and limited cafeteria. But even if your workplace doesn't offer a readily option, there are ways to ensure you have access to nutritious foods throughout the day. We will talk more about this in solution section. Problem 4, cost of healthy foods. The cost of healthy foods can also be barrier. Fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins and whole grains can sometimes be more expensive than processed and fast food. And when you are trying to stick to the budget, it can be tempting to choose the cheaper, less healthy options. But eating healthy doesn't have to break the bank. There are plenty of budget friendly healthy foods and recipes out there. We will share some tips on how to eat healthy on a budget a little later. Problem 5, lack of nutrition knowledge. Lack of nutrition knowledge is another common problem. Many people want to eat healthy but don't know where to start. With so much conflicting information out there, it can be hard to know what's truly healthy and what's not. We will break down the basics of nutrition and give you some simple guidelines to follow. Once you have a better understanding of what your body needs, making healthy choices become a lot easier. Problem 6, stress and emotional eating. Stress and emotional eating is a big one. Work can be stressful, and when we are stressed, we often turn to food for comfort. Unfortunately, the foods we crave we are stressed are usually high in sugar and unhealthy fats. Learning to manage stress in healthier way to finding alternative ways to cope with emotions and can help reduce emotional eatings. We will share some strategies for this a bit later. Problem 7, workplace culture. Workplace culture can also play a big role in our eating habits. If your office regularly has celebration with cakes and cookies, or if your colleagues often bring in unhealthy snacks, it can be hard to stick to healthy eating habits. But you don't have to give it into peer pressure. There are ways to navigate this situation and make healthier choices, even in a less than healthy environment. We will give you some tips on how to do this in this later. Problem 8, meal timing and skipping meals. Meal timing and skipping meals is another common issue. When we are busy, it's easy to skip meals or eat at irregular times, but this can lead to overeating later and make it harder to maintain a healthy diet. We will talk about the importance of regular meal times and how to make sure you are eating constantly throughout the day. Problem 9. Traveling and eating out. Travel and eating out can also make it hard to eat healthily. When you are on the road for work or eating out with clients, it can be challenging to find healthy options. But with some planning and smart choices, you can eat healthily even when you are traveling or dining out. We will share some tips on how to do this a bit later. Problem 10. Lack of meal planning. Finally, lack of meal planning can make it hard to eat healthily. Without a plan, it's easy to resort to the convenient when is often not the healthiest option. We will talk about the importance of meal planning and give you some tips on how to do it effectively. Let's break this down and see if you can relate to each of these problems. Problem 1. Lack of time. Imagine this, you wake up late, rush through your morning routine and barely have time to grab a coffee before you head out the door. Breakfast. Forget about it. You will just grab something at the office, but when you get there, the only options pastries and sugary cereals. This lack of time in the morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. By lunchtime, you are starving and end up grabbing the first thing you see, which is usually not the healthiest option. Sound familiar, right? If so, you are definitely not alone. Problem 2. Convenience of unhealthy options. It's 3 p.m. You are starting to feel that afternoon slump. You need a quick pick me up, so you head to the vending machine. Chips, candy bars, sugary drinks, they are all there and they are all tempting. You know you should choose something healthier, but you are tired and hungry, and the convenience of this unhealthy option is hard to resist. Problem 3. Limited access to healthy foods. Your office has vending machines and a small cafeteria, but the options are limited. There is no salad bar, no fresh fruits, or no healthy snacks. You want to eat healthily, but the lack of access to nutritious foods make it really challenging. Problem 3. Cost of healthy foods. You are at the grocery store trying to stick to your budget. Fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains are all more expensive than the processed and fast foods. You want to eat healthy, but you are also trying to save money, and the cost of healthy foods can be a barrier. Problem 5. Lack of nutrition knowledge. You are trying to make healthier choices, but all the nutrition information is confusing. What's the difference between saturated and unsaturated fats? How many grams of sugar is too much? Without a basic understanding of nutrition, it's hard to know what's really healthy and what's not. Problem 6. Stress and emotional eating. You have had tough day at work. You are stressed, tired and looking for comfort. You reach for a pint of ice cream or a bag of chips, and before you know it, you have eaten the whole thing. Stress and emotional eating are common and they can make it hard to stick to healthy eating habits. Problem 7. Workplace culture. It's someone birthday at the office and there is cake and cookies in the break room. You don't want to be only one not participating, so you have a piece of cake. Workplace culture can play a big role in our eating habits, and it can be hard to make healthy choices when everyone around you is indulging. Problem 8. Meal timing and skipping meals. You are so busy with work that you skip lunch. By the time you get home, you are starving and end up overeating at dinner. Skipping meals and eating at irregular times can make it hard to maintain a healthy diet. Problem 9. Travel and eating out. You are on a business trip and eating out for every meal. The options are limited. It's hard to find something healthy. Travel and dining out can make it challenging to stick healthy eating habits. Problem 10. Lack of meal planning. You get home from work and realize you have nothing planned for dinner. You are tired and don't feel like cooking, so you order takeout without a plan. It's easy to resort to unhealthy, convenient options. Let me share a quick story. I used to struggle with these exact problems. My job was demanding and I found myself eating whatever was convenient. I felt tired all the time and my health was suffering. But then I discovered some strategies that completely transformed my eating habits. A few years ago, I was working in high pressure job. My days were long and my schedule was packed. I would skip breakfast, grab something quick for lunch, and by the time I got home, I was too exhausted to cook. I relied on the takeout and fast food, and my diet was anything but healthy. I started to notice that I was always tired, my energy levels were low, and I wasn't feeling my best. I knew I needed to make a change, but I didn't know where to start. That's when I decided to educate myself about nutrition and healthy eating. I started by reading books and articles about nutrition, and I learned about the importance of a balanced diet. I discovered that eating a variety of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains and lean proteins could be a big difference in how I felt. I also learned about benefits of meal planning, preparation by taking some time on the weekends to plan my meal for the entire week. I was able to ensure that I always had healthy options available. I started prepping my meals in advance so I could just grab and go during the week. I also made a point to keep healthy snacks on hand like fruits, nuts, and yogurt. This way, when I got hungry during the day, I had something nutritious to reach for instead relying on the vending machines. It wasn't easy at first. It took some time to get used to planning and preparing for my meals. I had to make a conscious effort to choose healthier options, but over time it became a habit. I started to notice that I had more energy. I was sleeping better. I felt better overall. One of the biggest changes I made was learning to manage stress in healthier ways. Instead of reaching for comfort foods when I was stressed, I started practicing mindfulness and other stress management techniques. This helped me to reduce emotional eating and make healthier choices. I also started to advocate for healthier options in my workplace. I talked to my colleagues and my boss about the importance of healthy eating, and we started to make some changes. We added a salad bar to the cafeteria, stocked the vending machines with healthier snacks, and encouraged everyone to bring healthy dishes for office parties. These changes made a big difference not just for me but for my colleague as well. We are all started to feel better, more energized, and it created a healthier and more supportive work environment. I know firsthand how challenging it can be make healthy food choices when you are a busy professional, but I also know that it's possible. With some planning, preparation, and few smart strategies, you can overcome these challenges and start eating healthier. And I'm here to help you do just that. Here is a quick summary of solutions that work for me and can work for you too. Let's break them down one by one. Solution 1. Plan your meals. First and foremost, plan your meals. Take some time on the weekends to plan your meals for the week. This way, you know what you are going to eat each day and you can make sure you have all the ingredients you need. Meal planning doesn't have to be complicated. Start with a few simple recipes that you enjoy and you can prepare in advance. You can even have batch cooking and fridge meals so you always have something healthy on hand. Solution 2. Prepare in advance. Preparation is key. Take some time to prep your meals and snacks in advance. Chop vegetables, cook grains, and portion out snacks so you can just grab and go during the week. Invest in some good quality containers and a cooler bag so you can take your meals and snacks with you to work. This way you are not tempted to grab something unhealthy when you are hungry. Solution 3. Choose healthy snacks. Keep healthy snacks on hand. Stock up on fruits, nuts, yogurts, and other healthy options so you always have something nutritious to reach when you are hungry. Avoid keeping unhealthy snacks in your desk or at home. If you are not there, you are less likely to reach for them. Solution 4. Educate yourself. Educate yourself about nutrition. Learn about different food groups and what your body needs to stay healthy. There is a lot of conflicting information out there, but stick to the basics. A balanced diet that includes a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Take the time to read food labels and understand what you are putting into your body. The more you know, the easier it will be to make healthy choices. Solution 5. Manage stress. Find healthier ways to manage stress. Practice mindfulness exercises and other stress management techniques. When you are stressed, it's easy to turn out comfort foods, but there are healthy ways to cope. Take breaks throughout the day to stretch, breathe, and relax. Even a few minutes of mindfulness can make a big difference in how you feel. Solution 6. Advocate for healthier options. Advocate for healthier options in your workplace. Talk to your colleagues and your boss about the importance of healthy eating. Suggest adding a salad bar to the cafeteria, stocking the vending machines with healthier snacks, and encouraging everyone to bring in healthy dishes for office parties. Creating a healthier work environment benefits everyone. When you feel better and more energized, you are more productive and happier at work. Solution 7. Stick to on a budget. Eating healthy doesn't have to break the bank. There are plenty of budget friendly healthy foods and recipes out there. Plan your meals around what's on sale and in a season and buy in bulk when you can. Cook at home as much as possible and bring your meals and snacks to work. Eating out can be expensive and it's often harder to find healthy options. Solution 8. Regular meal times. Try to stick to regular meal times. Eating at consistent times throughout the day helps to regulate your appetite and keep your energy levels stable. Don't skip meal. Even when you are busy, it's important to fuel your body throughout the day so you don't end up overeating later. Solution 9. Smart choices when eating out. When you are traveling or eating out, make smart choices. Look for healthier options to the menu like salads, grilled meats, and vegetables. Avoid fried fruits, heavy sauces, and sugary drinks. Don't be afraid to ask for modifications to your meals. Most restaurants are happy to accommodate a special request like dressing on the side or grill instead of fried. Solution 10. Create a support system. Finally, create a support system. Surround yourself with the people who support your healthy eating goals. This can be friends, family, or colleagues. Join a community or group that focuses on healthy eating and wellness. Having a support system make it easier to stay motivated and accountable. Remember, it's about balance. You don't have to be perfect and it's okay to indulge occasionally. The key is to make healthy choices most of the time and find a balance that works for you. If you are ready to take control of your health and make nutritious food choices, we are here to help. Our program is designed especially for busy professionals like you. We offer personalized meal plans, nutrition education, and support to help you make healthy eating a part of your daily routine. Join our program today and get access to exclusive resources, recipes, and tips to help you eat healthy even with a busy schedule. Our team of nutrition experts is here to support you every step of the way. Don't wait to start your journey to better health today. Click the link below to join our program and take the first step towards a healthier, happier you. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tips and advice on healthy eating. Leave a comment below and let us know what challenges you face when it's come to making nutritious food choices and how we can help. Remember, making healthy choices is a journey and we are here to support you every step of the way. Together, we can overcome these challenges and create a healthier future. See you in the next video.